What do you think? Remove it now. Remove it, let's see. It's for church.
I'm not toys. Toys my old handbag.
Welcome to VLOGMAS. It's about to go down, crazy. It's about to go down, guys. What do you think? Oh my God! Photo shoot, amateur photo shoot, of course. It's going to go down here, guys. See. So, from that little intro, you already know what's about to happen. We're about to have a little Christmas photo shoot. Normally our plan was to pay for somebody to come and take pictures of us, but see, since my parents are not coming, we're not doing that anymore. We're not. Did I go that way and where did you keep those my lights? We're not doing that anymore, so we're just going to do a small house photo. So here we're going for gold and red. Can you guys see this?
Dorita, you're super lucky. I'm serious.
Party, party!
This one is actually not that. The one that died. Pininos! Cheese! Ego only the chop the
What's it, July?
Pininos! Go back, man. Go back behind me. Come back, man.
Krista! Come and sit. You are still background footage.
I have no one time.
Wrap your leg, Delight. Wrap your leg like Myra. See? Krista! Hey! Krista! That's it. See? Look at me, Delight. Look. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. Look at me. Say cheese.
All the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me, doesn't matter. It's Christmas in my heart, and I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this.
They was it from a party cat. Oscar was his name. Uncle Kid, everybody look, Uncle Kid say cheese. Gary.
Continue.
Just say Kid.
A video.
Yeah, make it a video.
Don't mind.
No snap.
I snap and I take videos at the same time.
Say cheese. At the sunset, you keep make a video.
And the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Guys, the struggle is real. Well, I've been struggling since to take pictures here. Give it to these professional photographers, they know their work. Me, I don't tire. What the camera has snapped, we'll leave it like that. I want to show you guys my pajamas. I got it from Shein. But anyway, it's not completely what I ordered versus what I got, but it's doing one thing. I honestly think I would have gone for a small. I showed you guys when I got this, but I did not measure it for you guys to see. So I'm wearing them with my boots, Christmas boots. Yeah, come. My Christmas boots, and I'm with my babies. You guys, we're almost rounding up. I'm tired.
It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me, doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.
Oh my god, yesterday was a complete total nightmare. Before I finally came up with that photo, the photo shoot, before I came up with the photos are horrible. I don't know why the quality was not so nice. I actually had to do that during the day, the photo shoot, but I had so much going on. Who is having hiccup? Go and drink water. Go and drink water. I had to actually do the photo shoot earlier, but I had some things to do at the bank and it took a lot of time, so I finally came late. You have it. Go and drink water. So that was what went down, but overall, at least I can say I have pictures to do a small postcard. That's what matters. But yes, guys, and I just came and I discovered that I don't actually have any photos of myself, like alone. I feel I forgot to do that. And I saw Blessing taking selfies of herself in front of the... Go drink water. I saw Blessing taking selfies of herself in front of the tree, and I was just like, this one live picture. Now I'm realizing that I had to do that too. But anyway, guys, I want to sit up and just give you my random thinking out loud. Let me just call it that, thinking out loud. Yes, I'm just some things that I've been thinking about all year. I'll just tell you in this video to end this video. So yeah, guys, I'm not even changing. Let me put myself together. This is Saturday, 6 a.m. I want to do this because by 7 I want to go to the market. Places are still looking as if anyway, let me do fast. I want to go and buy chicken from the market, do my final Christmas prep. So I hope that's not real. I want to do this video. I just want to round up this video real quick before I start my day. So today is the 24th. Yeah, so let me shift and come closer. The quality is better. Okay, so I want to just round up this video by talking about certain things that have been on my mind. Let me just, like I said, I'll just say random facts, like thinking out loud, things that will be aching me inside and I don't say it out, but I'm going to say it out here. And then I thought I was going to do like 10, but I'll just do 5 for this video. Okay, so the very first one is cheap people. And when I say cheap people, I'm not talking about people who don't have money. I'm not talking about people who are broke, who cannot take care of themselves. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about people who are cheap, as in they might have the money, they can afford this thing, they have the money to afford this thing, they can get this thing without any stress, but they just feel like what? You get, like, you can afford this thing without even stressing a little, but you're just being cheap, like you just don't want to get it. Let me try to give you a simple example. I can buy my ring light and I'm like, okay, let me take 65,000 and buy my good ring light. I buy a ring light and then you can afford it. Like after doing everything, like paying your bills, doing it, you still have money that you can afford it with so much ease, right? You know that you can afford this thing, you don't want to buy it. When I'm buying it, you're even like, oh my god, this thing is too expensive, this is a waste of money, why are you wasting your money, why are you buying that thing? For me, I can't do it. Okay, no problem. I now take my money, I go and buy it, and then every day you're like, can I use your ring light, can I please your ring light? That is a cheap person. That's how I see it. Because for me, if I need something and I can afford it, and I know that it causes me discomfort to be constantly asking people, what do? I'll just go ahead and buy it. But we have people who don't want to buy it. They just decide to be plain cheap. They're like, oh no, this thing is too expensive. Everything is always too expensive for them. Things that they can afford with ease is always so expensive for them. I hate people like that. Like, Oh my god. And I came across so many cheap people. I came across people who are close to me who were acting cheap at some point, and I'm like, this is just disgusting. Like, I'm all about making things, anyway, everybody's not like me, but I'm all about making my life easy, right? If I see that if I buy these things, it's going to make life easy for me, trust me, just pretty trust me, I'm going to go ahead and buy that thing. I'll not sit and be thinking, oh no, because no. If I see that I need this thing and it causes me discomfort every time, why not just get it? Why would I be cheap to be disturbing other people every day? Oh, I need this thing. Oh, but you can't afford it, but you prefer not to buy because you're being cheap. I don't know if I'm explaining well, but see guys, cheap people, turn off. I don't like cheap people at all. If you need something you can afford it, just go ahead and get it. Stop acting cheap. It's disgusting. The next one is this thing that a lot of people say, and yes, I'm coming from a girl Mercy. So the last part that it tweaked me was in Mercy's single video. She talked about being single and things like that, and she was just like, oh, I'm lonely. Some of you married women don't understand how lonely we are. I was just like, you know what, me being a bad friend, I'm not going to talk on that a bit. I'll come and talk about it here. Okay, so that's something that I've heard a lot, and I feel like watching that Mercy's video just puts me in that position again. What is it? Daddy has gone out, he's coming. I just put it in my head that I'll talk about it. Okay, so there's this conception that a lot of people feel the second you get married, you cannot be lonely because you always have somebody in your bed, you always have people in your face, you have children in your face, you have your husband on your bed, you have your... See, one thing that a lot of us do not understand, even when we tell people, is that you could still have people around you but you're super lonely. Sometimes I feel like my single friends are they are not as lonely as I am, because there are sometimes, even if the house is crowded, I still feel lonely. I still feel like, oh my god, like, you cannot understand. That's something that I feel like no matter how we explain, especially married people explain, people don't just get it. Like, how can you say you're lonely? You have children around, you have your husband around, how can you say you're lonely? That is something that is real. So you'll be surprised at the number of married women who feel empty and lonely. Sometimes I feel like single girls, you're even better off than some married women, because at least you have somebody that has your attention. There are women who are married whose husbands don't look at them, whose husbands don't talk to them. There are some whose husbands talk to them only because we have to do this, we have to do that. They don't sit and just have like a normal discussion with their partners. So those women are freaking lonely. But a lot of us just have this conception that no, you're married, there are people around you, how can you say you're lonely? So you'll be surprised that maybe the amount of married women who are lonely are way higher than the amount of single girls who are lonely. It's not that at the end of the day, you being single, you could go back to your house, oh, you're alone in your house, you're just like, oh, I wish I could talk to somebody, and then one of your chat calls you and you put talk, while there's a married woman in her house, she's with her husband is not talking. See, I'd rather be alone in the house, and I know that there's nobody to talk to, than to be with somebody in the same space as myself, but you cannot even talk with the person, but you feel so distant. You feel as if the person is in America and you're in Cameroon. So that is another thing that I'm just like, no, please don't assume that because somebody is married, the person is not single, or because somebody has people around them, the person is not lonely. You'll be surprised. And it's not only for married single people. There are people who have friends around them, but they still feel lonely. It takes an extra push for somebody not to feel lonely. So that is it. And then the next one, this one, it pains me, is the one that people feel that you're telling them your problems because you want them to solve your problems. This thing is a whole thing, and it has gotten to a point where people cannot freely talk about their issues again. They can't really talk about their issues again because you're feeling like, oh, if I start talking about my issue, people start feeling like I want to solve, especially when it comes to issues about money. The second you're telling people about your difficulties with money, everybody seems to assume like, oh, she's talking about this because she wants to borrow money from me, because she wants me to give money. No, there are some people that I talk to that it wasn't because I need you to give me money, or I'm just explaining that, see, this is what is happening, this thing is stressing me, I just want somebody to listen. The majority of people, when you're talking about money to them, their brain just transmits, oh, this person wants to ask me. So the person you're talking, the person isn't even listening anymore, because the person is already thinking of an excuse that they want to give you. Oh, I can understand you're really having a hard time. Sometimes they don't even wait to listen to everything you have to say. They just cut you off. Oh, I'm sorry that you're going through this, it's even a worse time for me because I have this problem, I have that problem. No, just listen. It's true. I totally understand that there are times that some people come and they're talking to you specifically because they need money or they need your help, but it's not all the time. So I just feel like, what harm is there for you to just listen openly, and then if you don't want to support the person at the end, if that's what the person wanted, it's good. I'm fine. But I was speaking to a friend of mine, and that friend really pissed me off, and I was just like, I did not ask you for help. Don't start telling me stories of this and that. Just listen to me. That's why sometimes if I have problems, especially if I'm stressing about money, I'd rather go and talk to somebody who doesn't even have the money, whom I know that, you see, this person I'm coming to talk to you, you don't even have the money, but you're going to listen to me and you make me feel better. Because sometimes you just want somebody to listen. I'm not looking for you to come and give me the solution. Just listen. It doesn't kill you to just listen. And then the final 2 points are for YouTubers. Where's my mic? Let me show you guys. You know those YouTubers who come, hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna. They hold a lavalier mics. Hi guys. See guys, that thing is I hate it. Please, if you're doing it, please stop it for my sake. I hate it so damn much. I hate it when YouTubers microphones are showing. I don't know, I feel like it's the journalist in me. When I was working for TV, they hide your mic. You need to see when I'm using my lavalier mic. I pass it under my outfit. You see, just I pass it under. I hide it. That's how you have to use a mic properly. If you're using a vlogging mic, people are not supposed to be seeing it. Put it on top of the camera and we move. But a lot of YouTubers will do that thing. A lot of YouTubers will just take the mic and hang it and then say long look like that. See, oh my god, it's disgusting. I hate it. I'm just like, how many seconds would it have taken you to just send your hand, pass it like that and put it? All of you people who are doing it, you people already know yourselves. I'm not going to talk much. Because, like, for me, it doesn't look nice. Like, yeah, people... Personally, I don't want to know that you're talking in the mic. I just want to hear you clearly when you're speaking. So you holding that is so annoying. Like, I don't like it. I understand there are some circumstances that you can just want to hold it for a short while, but the one that will annoy me most is those ones with that long rope. Like, I don't want it. I hate it, guys. Let me just end here. I have a lot to do today. Let me end here. Part 2 of this video is definitely coming up. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I am going to see you tomorrow, which will be Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, guys.